It's a new moment, a new beginning, and in this moment, I want you to know something with your whole heart. Life loves you. You are not broken, you are not behind, and you are not forgotten. Right now, just by listening, you are choosing a beautiful new direction for yourself. You are choosing to align with something powerful, not outside of you, but already living inside of you. There is a part of you that knows you were born for joy, peace, and abundant good. That part of you is your truth. That part of you is your power. Often people come to this work feeling tired, tired of trying so hard, tired of feeling like they are doing everything right and yet nothing is changing, tired of waiting for that one break, that one opportunity, that one door to open. And if that's how you've been feeling, then I want you to know that you are in exactly the right place, because we do not chase fortune, we align with it. When we stop forcing and start trusting, life begins to move in our favor. The stress softens, the heart opens, and things begin to shift, first within, then around us. There is nothing wrong with wanting more, wanting a bigger life, more joy, more beauty, more comfort, more freedom. But we cannot bully ourselves into abundance. We cannot scold ourselves into miracles. The path to massive fortune is not paved with pressure and fear. It is paved with love and inner peace. It begins with something softer, something deeper. Faith. A faith that says, even if I can't see the way right now, I know the way will appear. Life is always working on my behalf. So take a moment wherever you are to breathe gently. Let your body feel supported. Release the weight from your shoulders. There is no urgency here. You don't need to prove anything. You are already worthy. And from this quiet place, we begin to shift. We begin to align, not by adding anything to ourselves, but by remembering who we truly are. You are more than your past. You are more than the things that didn't work out. You are not your bank balance or your resume or the mistakes you once made. You are a being of light, and your life is meant to be filled with peace and purpose. What if I told you that massive fortune is not a destination? It's not something you arrive at after years of struggle. It's a frequency you tune into. It's a flow you align with. And the first step to tuning into that frequency is faith. Faith is not just believing that things will work out. Faith is knowing that you are not alone, that life is holding your hand, gently guiding you to everything meant for you. Faith is the invisible bridge between where you are and where you are going. You don't need to see the whole path to take the next step. All you need is the willingness to trust. Faith is a gentle whisper that says, keep going. Something wonderful is unfolding for you, even if the evidence hasn't arrived yet, even if the bank account is low, even if the world looks noisy and uncertain. Faith isn't loud. It doesn't argue or shout, but it's strong, it's steady. It lives inside your heart and grows stronger every time you listen to it. Faith is what allows you to walk into the unknown with grace. It's what lets you release control and say, life, I trust you. And when we speak of fortune, we're not just talking about money, though money is part of it. We're talking about a life that feels good, a life where you wake up feeling safe and hopeful, a life where opportunities appear with ease, a life where the right people, the right ideas, the right timing all line up for you, not because you struggled, but because you aligned. Fortune is freedom, it's joy, it's ease, and you deserve that. You were made for that. Let me share something simple you can do each morning. As you rise, place your hand over your heart and say, I trust life to bring me everything I need. Breathe deeply and repeat, I am in alignment with peace, with purpose, and with plenty. These are not just words, they are invitations. You are speaking directly to your mind, to your body, to your energy field. And as you speak these truths, life begins to reflect them back to you. Throughout the day, notice where your thoughts wander. Are they filled with fear or filled with faith? Are you imagining worst-case scenarios or opening to best-case miracles? Your thoughts are creative. They are powerful. And when you bring your awareness to your thoughts with kindness, you begin to take back your power. You begin to choose again, not from a place of fear, but from a place of love. There is something sacred about choosing to believe in good things before they arrive. It's not naive, it's not wishful thinking, it's powerful, because your beliefs shape your experience. Your beliefs color your actions, your emotions, your vibration. So begin with one belief today. Something wonderful is on its way to me. Say it softly, say it often, let it become your inner song. And then comes vision, not just seeing with the eyes, but seeing with the heart. Vision is the ability to hold a picture in your mind of the life you are growing into, even when circumstances look the opposite, even when the old story still lingers. Vision is your soul saying, "This is where we're going." And every time you hold that picture, you are helping it grow stronger. You are feeding it with energy, with light, with trust. Close your eyes for a moment and feel it. Feel what it's like to live in your beautiful home, doing what you love, surrounded by ease and freedom. Feel the joy of giving generously, of waking up inspired, of going to bed in peace. Feel how relaxed your body is when you know you're supported. This is your vision, and it's already real inside of you. You don't need to worry about how it will happen. That's not your job. Your job is to stay aligned with the feeling. Your job is to choose thoughts that match that vision. Your job is to take small steps from that energy, not from fear. The universe is already orchestrating the rest. You are not alone in this. You are co-creating with the entire rhythm of life. When doubts arise, and they will, greet them gently. Oh, hello. I see you, fear, but I'm choosing something else now. And then bring your attention back to your vision, back to the warmth in your heart, back to the part of you that already knows how worthy you are. There is no rush, no race, just gentle alignment. One peaceful thought at a time. If you feel called, write your vision down, not as a to-do list, but as a letter from your soul. Describe what your life looks and feels like when you're in perfect alignment with fortune. Let your heart speak. Let your dreams come forward. And read that letter often, especially on days when doubt tries to take over. Let it be your reminder that everything you seek is already seeking you. Faith and vision walk hand in hand. They support each other. One allows you to trust in the unseen. The other helps you see it anyway. Together, they make you unstoppable. Together, they help you step into the version of you who no longer waits, but receives, who no longer begs, but blesses, who no longer fears, but flourishes. There is a quiet strength inside you that can move mountains. There is a light in your heart that can call in miracles. And as you align with this light, as you feed this strength with loving thoughts and beautiful vision, life will rise to meet you. Doors will open, paths will clear, and what once felt far away will become your new normal. You are the vision, you are the faith, you are the one you've been waiting for, and now life is waiting to meet you in this new energy with all the fortune, love, and ease you deserve. Let this be your beginning. Let it be soft. Let it be steady. Let it be yours. There is nothing wrong with having experienced lack. It does not make you weak. It does not mean you have failed. It simply means you are human and you've been living through beliefs that may not belong to you. So many of us were raised around thoughts of limitation. Words like not enough, too expensive, or we can't afford that filled our ears when we were young. We heard them so many times that they began to sound like truth. But those thoughts are not your truth. They are not your future. Lack is not who you are. It is something that was taught, something that can be unlearned with love. Scarcity lives in the mind first, before it shows up in the world. It shows up in the way we think about ourselves, in the way we hesitate to ask for more, in the way we shrink our desires to fit someone else's idea of what's possible. But you don't need to live that way anymore. You are allowed to choose differently now. You are allowed to create a new story. Letting go of lack is not about pushing it away or pretending it doesn't exist. It's about meeting it with compassion. It's about recognizing the fear that says, "What if there's not enough for me?" And gently saying, "Sweetheart, there is always enough." You don't need to fight against scarcity. You can heal it, soften it, and release it. You can give it love until it dissolves. Try this gentle practice. Stand before a mirror. Look into your own eyes, not to judge, not to fix, but to connect. And say softly, "I forgive myself for believing I was unworthy of abundance. I am safe to receive. I am safe to grow. I am safe to let go." This may feel strange at first, but keep going. Your inner child hears every word, and little by little, those old stories will lose their hold. Lack is like dust on a window. It clouds the view, but it's not permanent. With a soft cloth of awareness and kindness, you can begin to clear it away. Underneath, the light is already there. The clarity is waiting. You are not broken. You've just been carrying beliefs that no longer serve you, and every loving thought you choose becomes a gentle breeze that clears the window of your mind. Scarcity teaches us to brace, to prepare for disappointment, but your soul knows a different way. It knows how to relax, how to trust, how to receive. When you begin to feel fear around money or opportunity, pause, take a breath, place your hand over your heart and say, "I am not alone. Life supports me." These small moments of kindness toward yourself open the door to something new. They create space for abundance to enter. And what is abundance really? It is flow. It is movement. It is life giving to life. Imagine a river flowing freely through the land. It does not worry. It does not cling. It does not stop because of fear. It moves with ease, guided by the earth beneath it. This is how fortune flows into your life, when you allow yourself to be open, relaxed, and trusting. You are meant to receive, not just once, not just sometimes, but constantly. Life wants to give to you in every area, but it cannot pour into hands that are clenched in fear. So today, gently open your energy. Say, "I am open to receive all that serves my highest good." Let that become your quiet prayer throughout the day. Repeat it while washing dishes, walking down the street, or lying in bed. Let it sink into your being. The body plays such a beautiful role in this process. It speaks to us in whispers. When you tense up around money or worry about how things will work out, your body responds. It holds the fear in your shoulders, your belly, your chest. But when you breathe deeply, when you soften your thoughts, your body relaxes, and in that relaxation, your energy opens. That is when the flow begins. Try this simple exercise. Sit comfortably, close your eyes, place one hand over your heart, the other over your belly. Breathe in slowly and say, "I am safe to receive." Breathe out slowly and say, I welcome abundance with love. Do this for a few minutes. Let your body feel the truth of those words. Let it become your new rhythm. You don't need to chase what's already yours. You don't need to beg for what is meant for you. When you align your thoughts, your emotions, and your energy with the feeling of being supported, fortune comes to you, not through struggle, but through grace, not through pressure, but through peace. Life is always organizing itself around your energy. When you feel ease, you create ease. When you feel supported, you invite support. When you believe that good things are possible, those good things find their way to you. Your thoughts are seeds, and your feelings are the soil. Water them with love and watch your life bloom. So each morning ask gently, am I aligned with peace today? Let this be your check-in, not to judge yourself, but to guide yourself lovingly. If the answer is yes, wonderful, move forward with trust. If the answer is no, pause and breathe. Offer yourself some kindness. You are learning, you are shifting, one loving thought at a time. There is no rush, there is no competition. You are not behind. You are unfolding in perfect time, just like the petals of a flower. When you stop trying to force life and instead allow life, everything begins to feel lighter. This is the energy that attracts fortune. This is the energy that makes doors open. You no longer need to work against yourself. You no longer need to carry the beliefs of struggle. You can choose peace. You can choose softness. And in that softness, there is power. Power to create, to receive, to transform. The more you relax, the more life flows to you. Fortune is not far away. It's right here, waiting for you to align with it. This is the new way, a way of grace, a way of trust, a way of love. And you are ready for it now. You are ready to let go of the old and step into something beautiful. Let it begin with one gentle breath. Let it begin with one soft thought. I am aligned with fortune. I am supported by life. I am open to receive with ease. Let these words become your new foundation, your new truth, your new way forward. You are always connected to something greater than yourself. Even when it feels like nothing is working, even when it seems like you are alone, there is a deeper current beneath it all. That current is order, it is harmony, it is love. Life is not random or chaotic. There is intelligence moving through everything, through the rising sun, the blooming flower, the beating of your heart. And when you begin to trust that intelligence, you step into a place of peace. You are not meant to carry the world on your shoulders. You are not meant to figure out every detail of your future. The universe already knows the path. It already holds the answers. Your work is not to control, but to align, to bring your thoughts into harmony with love, to speak kindly to yourself, to treat yourself with patience and compassion. These are not small acts. These are powerful shifts. Each day you have the opportunity to come back into alignment. You don't need to fix everything all at once. You don't need to have all the answers. You just need to ask, what would bring me closer to peace right now? That question is your compass. Let it guide you gently. Let it show you how to soften, how to breathe, how to trust. The universe responds to your energy. It mirrors back the tone you send out. If you are always anxious, rushing, or doubting, life feels harder. But if you choose calm, even in small ways, life begins to soften. People respond differently. Opportunities show up. The pieces start falling into place, not because you forced them, but because you aligned with the rhythm of life. This doesn't mean you'll never face challenges. But when you are in alignment, challenges don't shake you the same way. You move through them with grace. You know that you are supported. You know that something larger is holding you, and that knowing makes all the difference. It gives you strength. It gives you peace. Begin your mornings by checking in. Place your hand over your heart and ask, what is the most loving thought I can choose today? Let that thought become your foundation. Let it guide your words, your actions, your focus. Even if things around you seem uncertain, stay connected to your inner peace. That is where your true power lives. And from that inner peace, something beautiful begins to happen. You start to take action, not from fear or pressure, but from wisdom. Inspired action is not rushed or frantic. It comes from a calm knowing. It feels gentle and right. It feels like something inside you is saying, yes, this way. You don't need to wait for perfect conditions. You don't need to know how everything will unfold. Just begin with one small step. Maybe it's writing your vision down. Maybe it's making a phone call, cleaning a space, or speaking up for yourself. When the action comes from alignment, it always moves you forward. Think of inspired action like a quiet tap on your shoulder. It doesn't demand or push, it invites, it whispers, it nudges. And when you learn to listen, your life becomes a beautiful dance between your energy and the world around you. You no longer feel lost or stuck. You feel connected. You feel alive. To tune into this guidance, take time each day to be still. Even for just a few minutes, close your eyes, place your feet on the ground and breathe. Ask softly, what does my heart want to do today? Then listen. You may not hear words, but you'll feel a pull, a warmth, a knowing. That's your guidance. That's your next step. There is no race. You are not behind. You are always being led, and life is always communicating with you. When you learn to trust that, you no longer need to force anything. You begin to live with more ease, more clarity, more joy. One of the most freeing things you can do is release your timelines. So often we put pressure on ourselves to reach a goal by a certain age or fix everything by a certain date. But life has its own perfect timing, and that timing is always loving. It is never late. It is never wrong. You are not failing because something hasn't happened yet. You are simply in preparation. Just as the seed rests in the soil before it blooms, you are gathering strength, learning trust, expanding your capacity to receive. Every delay is a gift. Every pause is sacred. You are not being punished. You are being guided. When you let go of timelines, you let go of fear. You stop measuring your worth by what's done or undone. You start living in the now. And in the now, everything is available to you. Love, peace, possibility. Your future is not a place you are running toward. It's something you are creating right now with your thoughts and your energy. Nature teaches us this so beautifully. The trees do not rush their growth. The moon does not worry about being on time. Everything unfolds when it's ready, and so will you. Let yourself be like the ocean, deep, powerful, and in rhythm with the tides. Let yourself trust that your desires are heard and that what is meant for you cannot miss you. Try this gentle affirmation when impatience rises. I trust the perfect unfolding of my life. All is well, and I am right on time. Let those words soothe you. Let them anchor you in truth. You are not late. You are becoming. And becoming takes time. Before you sleep each night, speak kindly to yourself. Place your hand on your heart and say, I did my best today. I am proud of my growth. I trust life to carry me forward. Then list 3 things you are grateful for, no matter how small: a smile, a soft pillow, a moment of peace. Gratitude opens the door to abundance. It reminds you that there is already so much good in your life. And just as important as gratitude is self-approval. You don't need to wait until you've done something big to celebrate yourself. Celebrate the tiny wins, the quiet courage, the loving thoughts you chose today. Say to yourself, I love who I am becoming. I approve of myself exactly as I am. When you make this your daily ritual, gratitude and self-love, you change your energy. You stop seeking validation from the outside. You begin to nourish yourself from within. And when you feel full inside, the outside begins to reflect that fullness. Life becomes richer. People treat you differently. Opportunities come with more ease. This is how you align with massive fortune, not through force, but through faith, not through fear, but through vision, not through doing more, but through being more peaceful, more loving, more open. Your fortune is not waiting out there somewhere. It's waiting for you to come home to yourself. So breathe deeply now. Let these words sink into your heart. Let them become the new truth you carry. You are worthy of all good. You are connected to a loving universe. You are powerful, even when you are still. You are safe to trust, to receive, to grow. As you move forward, let each step be guided by peace. Let each thought be soaked in kindness. Let each moment be a chance to choose love over fear. This is your path. This is your power. This is your new beginning. And now, say with me softly and lovingly, I align with faith. I align with vision. I align with the fortune that is already mine. All is well in my world, and I am ready to receive. Let these words carry you forward. Let them hold you through the changes. Let them remind you, life loves you, and your greatest joy is already on its way.